Hello, welcome everybody. Today we are going to be talking self-love. I got dinner going on. I got a couple of burns going on too, so my attention is divided. That's why. So we are going to be making tostones. Now, I'm not Puerto Rican. I looked at the recipe, so I'm gonna try my best. There's a bit of like conflicting views every here and there, but we're still gonna give it a shot. And we're just gonna chat. So I'm gonna be right back because this rice is a little dry. Now, typically I would use a rice cooker, but I'm hungry. I'm trying to make this fast. So let's get into it. All right, 1 second. Okay, so part of the reason I'm even doing this, I am a part of a group. I call it like a social media empowerment education group called Socially Creative through my church. We just finished our semester. It was beautiful, phenomenal. All the facilitators were well informed and just really people of God, especially in affirming who you are and affirming the work that you do and honestly the work that you want to put out. So part of what we're talking about tonight as far as self-care, let me turn this back on, is that self-care and self-love, they really go hand in hand. And one thing that that I know about self-care and self-love really is that you have to take risks. A lot of times we are afraid and we have these fears that tell us we can't do X, Y, and Z. But part of that self-love is taking the risk and showing yourself that you can do it. And for me, sometimes that looks creatively like cooking and cooking recipes that I don't have no business pretend like I know what it is or how to make it. But I was literally watching Master Chef Juniors. I love the babies. That's why I'm working with kids as a therapist. But I was watching Master Chef Junior. I really hope this rice is not too loud, y'all. And let me get a lid. And essentially, there was this kid, and I think he was half Puerto Rican. He was talking about making tostones, and me, if you don't know anything about me, I love plantains. I love any which way you can make them. Like there was, I think it was Dominican dish called mofongo, and that was slamming. So now I'm trying tostones. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. All right, so essentially what I'm supposed to do, according to what I read, is cut up the plantain in like 1 inch slices. So you look about this big. And then I'm supposed to fry it. I know you fry it twice. I'm supposed to fry it, and then I put in cold water, like salted cold water, for a little bit. One of them said 30 minutes. I have 30 minutes. And then take them out, smash it, and refry. So let's fry it twice. I have some olive oil here, so I'm gonna do that. Now they say to use a green plantain. Personally, I like yellow plantains because green ones I like the sweetness of a yellow plantain. So I may try it with the green one next time, but for today we're doing yellow. Rice is a staple regardless, so I'm gonna do that too. But yeah, let's get the fire going. I'm gonna need a spatula. But so for you, what is something that you have been waiting to do? What is something that you have put off because you didn't feel good enough? You felt afraid. Take that risk. Do it afraid anyways. Like that positive feedback is it's like a euphoric moment to say, hey, I'm really that girl, or I'm really that dude, you know? So let's give that a try. Let's give that a try this week. I want you to let me know what is a risk that you took. And you don't have to wait. I know we're coming up on a new year, but it's currently December, what is it, 12? I think it's 12. You don't have to wait till January 1st, 2024 to do something new, to do something that scares you, to do something that you don't feel qualified to do just yet, but you know that God's been talking to you and put it on your heart. Like for me, that's this, community that I'm trying to build. I'm really trying to really encourage people that even if you don't have the funds for therapy just yet, there are still mental health tips that are accessible. There are still mental health tools that are accessible, especially for kids and for women. And so that's what I really hope for this page to be, continue to be, but also to be an interactive community. It's not just me putting stuff like singularly, but I want to have like feedback. I want to be able to spotlight some of y'all's comments and questions and reply to those. Really cater to you the specific tools and mental health tips that you would like to see. Like I say before, and I'm gonna say it again, Instagram is not therapy, but what I hope is to equip you with tools to make your life a little bit better. And on your way to therapy, have some things lined up as far as like, hey, I learned this. I don't know if that applies to me. Can we talk about it? Or, I know a little bit more about my mental health, because the thing is, everybody is not going to have mental illness. Everyone is not going to have a mental health disorder, but we all have mental health, just like we all have physical health. We all have emotional health. We all have financial health, right? We all similarly have mental health, and there's always things that we can do to improve that. Okay, right now I am putting in the plantain. This burner is a little hot, so I'm gonna turn it down for real quick. Hey, Dr. Tracy, good to see you. Thank you for joining us on this live. We're here talking about self-love and self-care, and how taking risks is a form of self-care. All right, my rice is looking pretty good. I'm gonna turn the heat almost close to done. Now with the plantain, because the oil was pretty hot, I'm gonna turn it down a bit because it's browning pretty quickly. I'm gonna grab a spatula soon so we can turn them. Now I'm old school like my grandma, my mom. I just put stuff in straight into the pan with my hands. Is it safe? No. Is it authentic to my roots? Yes. All right, let me grab a spatula. Right, we're just gonna move it around a little bit. Yeah, that rice is looking really good. Looking real nice over here with our tostone adjacent situation. All right. And then now, like I said, because it is a yellow plantain, I'm thinking, because green plantain typically is it takes more to season. So I'm thinking, because it's yellow plantain, I don't have to do as long or as concentrated of a, solution or bath for the plantain. So yeah, we're pretty much done with that. They're nice and brown. So what wasn't clear is if I jump straight into the water bath with the plantains, or if I kind of let them sit to the side. So because it's hot and I have the water bath in like a plastic container, I'm just going to let it sit off to the side just for a little bit, because these plantains are coming straight out of the fryer. Again, I'm like super African, so I'm literally pushing pushing the plantain onto the spatula with my hands. It's nothing new. I've been doing this since I was like 8 years old. So we are done with that. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. The rice is looking fantastic. I'm just gonna, yeah, the water's pretty much done on that too. Wipe my stove off a little bit. And yes. So these days I'm hearing a lot of talks too about how we have to be mindful of our boundaries and mindful of how we allocate our energy, especially in the holiday season. I think that it brings up a lot of childhood traumas, a lot of childhood roles, right? If that role is to be the peacemaker, if the role is to be, the high achiever, right? We fall back into some of those tendencies because, maybe we haven't grown through them. Maybe it's just a sore spot. And, maybe some of those family members have not grown or evolved past some of those roles. But whatever the case may be, I shared a reel earlier in my feed that you can go ahead and take a look at that talks about different ways of about how to, mind yourself and mind your essential source of self, especially in this holiday time, to not feel obligated to make every single invitation, to be strategic about what you do say yes to, and even the events that feel like, okay, I absolutely can't say no to, like grandma's reunion, right? Okay, well, for yourself, if it's speaking with her ahead of time of like, hey, I just got into town, I'll be able to spend like a good 2 hours, and doing that, having a good time, and once your 2-hour limit is up, bounce. Or, for some people, it's just a matter of you show your face, shake hands, do your thing, and leave without having to announce it, right? Whatever works for you, right? Because ultimately, you have to walk away saying, am I proud of who I showed up as in this moment, right? Sometimes we see backsliding in this time, in this like holiday season, when it comes to like family dynamics, which is okay as far as having grace for yourself. But I think the important thing to be mindful of too is that everything that you've worked so hard for throughout the year, this is the perfect time to put it to practice, right? You get all of these tools, you get all of these skills, and it's great knowledge, but how do you put that into play? That's what really shows us, what you're made of. All right, so the rice is completely off. We are going to put the plantain in the water bath. Let me try to show y'all what it looks like. Okay, there we go. And they're kind of soft, as to be expected, because they're pretty ripe. I'm just going to put it in the water just really quick, just to say that I did and I fulfilled that process. But after I put it in, I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, move it around. Going to then smash it and then refry it. The smashing part is the part that I'm very excited about. I think it's a sensory thing for me. We'll see. All right. Again, I'm trying to make dinner very quickly, so I doubt I'm going to leave it in there for that long. All right. My phone kind of timed out there for a second. Okay. So I don't really know what tool I'm supposed to use to smash them. I'm just going to go for it. I have like a spoon. So we're moving it around a little bit. Okay. And now we're taking them out. So I'm going to just use the back of the spoon and then the palm of my hand on top of the spoon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, how is it supposed to keep its shape? I'm very unaware. This is what, I don't know if you can see that. This is what it hold on. This is what it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna not smash it as much. You know what? I think it's because I'm a little bit impatient. You see how I corrected there? How I am a little bit impatient and didn't let it sit long enough, but we're just gonna go for it. Like I said, I'm hungry. I promise to do it the right way or a better way next time. Okay, I'm gonna do like a half press this time instead of like pressing it all the way down, so it keeps its form a little bit. Okay, this one's much better. See that? It's kind of smushed, but it's still holding its shape a little bit. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna refry it. So another form of self-care is to allow all the different facets of yourself and your personality to bloom. So for me, that's cooking, creativity, science. Like, I'm a therapist, but there's an art and a science to therapy, and I like to let those aspects of myself, of my personality. I'm just gonna use our hands to just grab them at this point. My hands are clean. And because it just lets another form of me come out. It lets another form of me be expressed, because it's all collectively me anyways. And so allowing space for all of those versions of you is so, so, so important. Okay. I am going to turn the heat back on so we can get this party going. Now, typically, I don't really eat a lot of fried foods. And I definitely don't like do the whole fry it twice method. I just never learned that growing up. So I'm super excited about how this is going to turn out. Like I said earlier, I've made mofongo, and that one, like I saw there was a recipe how I can use a little bit, like half and half, like yellow plantains and green plantains. Like I said, I'm a plantain fanatic. I will go in on some plantain chips. And then plantain is just so versatile. But yeah, let's warm this heat back up. So yeah, I'm very excited about how this turns out. All right, we are all done with those. So I only had one plantain, so this is the full plate. I think you can see that. Okay. The rice is done. I don't want it to cool down too much and I can't eat it. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just to heat the oil back up, put them in. I might post I will. I'm committing. I'm making a commitment here. Why? Because I'm not avoidant. But even if I were, that would be okay, because I'm growing. I would grow to a point to where I can be comfortable in my attachment style and all of these other things. But I will show you all later, because I think we're kind of winding down here as far as all the points that I want to share. But I will post on my story what the final product looks like. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening.